Okay, just like I always say, okay, we're gonna start from the beginning. So we're gonna go to the yellow side, okay, white at the bottom. So we're just gonna bring the, remember the daisy, okay, we're gonna bring the daisy, okay, and then just like I always tell you, we're just gonna eliminate this one because it doesn't belong there. So there's another one, we're gonna eliminate that too. Okay, and then we're going to bring this on this side. I'm going to go a little bit faster because y'all are used to these procedures, these processes, okay? So I'm going to go a little bit faster. So here we go. We have the daisy, okay? So now we just have to align these to the right side, blue to blue. Okay, and bring that once, twice, okay? Y'all are very familiar with this one right now because I've done it many times. Okay, so we have taken one side of the daisy. Okay, so we have the white. So the red is together. We're going to do 1, 2. Okay, and now we're going to go to the orange side. Okay, we're going to bring the orange to orange. Okay, and then the same thing once and twice. Okay, so the last side is the green side. This is green. So we're going to bring the green to green, okay, and then we're going to do 1, 2. Okay, so now we have the white cross at the back. Okay, so yellow is always on the top, right? So now what we're going to do is, we're going to bring these and make the white side. Okay, so the way we do that, if you remember, okay, we're going to bring this to the blue because that's the side, blue side. Okay, so we're going to bring that away from where we need to go. We're going to bring that up, bring it back up. Okay, bring that down. Okay, I hope you remember that. Okay, so now this one is the red side, which is already there. So we're going to bring the white to the white this side, right? Because remember, there's the green, there's the red. So this is the red side, okay, and the green needs to come here. So we're going to do that. Okay, so the way we're going to do that is we're going to bring that away. Okay, bring that up. Okay, this is where we're going to put it. And bring it back and boom. So now we have done all this, right? So we still have a couple of more to do. Okay, so now this one is at the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to go away and we're just going to take it away, right? And then bring this back. Because remember, you always have to have the white cross, right? So, okay, so we just took it away, right? So now there's another one. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take that, I'm gonna take that away, and we're gonna bring that back. Okay, so when I did that, remember, it just comes to the top layer. And the easiest way to do the white 4 corners is bringing your white pieces, the 8 corner pieces, to the top layer, right? So that's what we did. So we're gonna now, it's on the orange side. Okay, we're gonna move that away. We're gonna bring this back up and reverse it. So now, okay, so that piece is gone, right? So look, okay, so this is all done. So now if you go back there, here there is another piece, okay? Here there's another piece that needs to come here. So we're gonna go away, we're gonna bring that back, we're gonna bring it up here, bring it back. So now we have the white layer done. Okay, so now if you look at it, okay, from the past, right? You see all the first layer is done. So whenever you finish the white layer, the first layer gets done. Okay? Okay, so the next step is to do the second layer. Okay? Second layer. In order for you to do the second layer, you got to go to the top here, the top layer, and look for the ones without yellow. Okay? So this has yellow, we can't use that. That has yellow, we can't use that. This has no yellow. Okay? So we're going to work with that. So we're going to bring this one to the orange side. Okay? Now the green is on this side. So in other words, this piece needs to go here. So if you're going to move this way, you got to go away first, and we're going to bring the place where we need to put in up, and then bring that back, bring it down. So if you remember, we always mess that white piece up when we do that. So now we're going to fix the white. Okay, so the orange is here, so we need to go, okay, we need to go away from orange, okay, bring it up, that's where we're going to put it. So we're going to bring that up and then down. Okay, so now we fix that, right? So now if you look on the top, okay, this has yellow, this has yellow, and that has yellow if you look from the side. Okay, but remember, this one doesn't have yellow. Okay, you see that, right? So this is on the red side already. We need to put it here. So in order to put it here, we need to bring this away, right? Okay, we're going to bring that away. This is where it's going to go. So we're going to bring that place up, and we're going to bring it back this way, and boom. Okay, so now what did we do? So by doing that, we messed up the white again. So, but the white is in a convenient place like we know. Okay, so we're going to move that away, bring that up, bring that this way, and boom. Okay, so we brought that place we needed to do, right? Okay, so now we're going to look for the yellow, the ones without the yellow again. This one doesn't have yellow. So we're going to bring that place to the green side. So this needs to go there. So in order for this needs to go there, we need to move that away and bring this up, turn this back to where we need to go, and bring it down. So we still have the cross, but we messed this one up, right? So it's in a convenient place, remember, the top layer, okay? So this is on green already, so we're going to move that away, bring that up, bring that down, and bring it down. So we fix that. We also fix these sides, right? We fix these sides. But there's still one more to go, okay? So if you go back to the top, look, this doesn't have yellow. So we can bring that to where it needs to go, right? Okay, so we're going to move that to the orange side. Remember, this needs to go here because blue is there. So in order for us to bring this here, okay, we have to go away. If you remember, we have to go away, bring that up, bring this down here, bring that back. That's what we did. We messed up the white, right? Remember, that's the way it works. Okay, so now we have the orange here, so we need to bring it there. We're going to bring that away. Okay, bring that up, bring that down here, and boom. So we fix that, right? So now we have fixed the second layer also. Okay, so the next one is the red cross, if you remember. In order to do the yellow cross, right? So what do we do? Okay, you can go back to your notes, okay, but or you can just follow me. Okay, so you're going to bring the front this way, you're going to bring the right up, and you're going to bring the top to the left, and we're going to bring the right down, and then we're going to bring the top back, and then this is very clear, we're going to bring this white and the orange back down, right? So we just got a line. Okay, we're going to do the same move once again. Okay, so we're going to go back the front this way, right up, okay, top this way, right down, top this way, okay, and the front also this way. Voila, we just got the yellow cross. Okay, so that move, you're going to do that move, okay, you're going to follow your notes to do the yellow cross, and do that move up until you get a yellow cross. Once you have got the yellow cross, you're good. Okay, okay, the next move, right, we are just going to get these center aligned. We're going to, just like this, we're going to align the centers, okay, like the blue. Okay, but this is not aligned, this is not aligned. So if you change this way, this is aligned, but that's not aligned. So what we're going to do is, we're going to bring back the sides together. Now remember, the orange is centered, this one is also centered, right? So these two, this and this is not centered, so we're going to keep it this way. Okay, so now the moves are these, right? You can follow the notes once again. Okay, you're going to move the top that way, right this way. Okay, top that way again. Okay, and then the right down. Okay, top this way, right up, top this way, again like that. It's very clear. You bring the white down. Okay, so now when we did that, we're just going to look once again. Okay, we have the green together, orange together, blue together, and red together. So that step is done. So we just have 2 more steps to do. Okay, and this is what we're going to do. Okay, in this move, I want you to follow something, okay? Because this can be very complicating if you don't follow. Okay, so now if you look, all what we are trying to do with this step is move the right corners to the right side. Okay, it doesn't matter, like if you look at this, orange needs to be here, green needs to be there, and yellow needs to be on the top. So that's in the right corner, but in the wrong order. So we don't care about that, okay, at the moment. So this one, if you look, okay, it's red, okay, blue, which is blue. So red needs to be on this side. So this is in the wrong side. So, and then this one is the same thing, it's in the wrong side. So, you know, you need to remember this, okay? You need to remember this step for that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this, right? Look what we are doing. Okay, what we're doing is this. Okay, this is the right one. This corner is in the right place, but in the wrong order. So we're gonna keep that to our right, to the front. Okay, and then we're gonna follow these moves. Okay, there's 8 moves we're gonna do in order to correct the right corners. Okay, so this one is already corrected, so we're gonna keep it in front with us. Okay, and now we're gonna move this way, go up, we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna go the left, up. Okay, we're gonna do the top this way, we're gonna do the right this way, top this way. It's obvious the white needs to go to the bottom. Okay, so we did that. Okay, so now we're gonna look once again. Okay, so if you look, this corner got corrected. Look, the green, it needs to be on this side, yellow on the top, and red needs to be there. So that got corrected. And if you go back to the cube once again, this also got corrected. Look, blue, yellow, red. Red needs to be here, blue needs to be there. And if you go back to this one, blue needs to be here, yellow needs to be there. So it got corrected. Okay, and we still have our white intact, first layer intact, second layer intact, and then the last, the yellow cross is still there. We did that one straight line. The only thing that we need to now do is put this in the right order. Like the blue, the green needs to go green, red needs to come down, and then the yellow needs to go there. So this one is 4 steps. Okay, this move has 4 steps. Okay, again, you know what you're gonna do is, okay, now remember, you're gonna go and keep the uncorrected corner to the front. So according to us, it's in the right place, but they are all uncorrected. So it doesn't matter which side you hold. Okay, but if there was one that was corrected in the right order, then you're going to move that away and we're going to bring back one that's not corrected. So in this case, none of them are, so we're going to bring this to the front, right, top. Okay, so what we're going to do is, you know, we're just going to go down. Okay, we're going to go bottom this way. Okay, right, up, and then bottom back. Okay, and we're going to look to see if that got corrected. It didn't. So we're going to do that once again. Right down, bottom to the left. Okay, right to the top, and then bottom to the left. Okay, so now if you look, it just got corrected. Okay, so we're going to move that away from us and bring an uncorrected one. This is not corrected. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down. Okay, the same move. Okay, bottom this way, right up. Okay, and then bottom back this way. It is still not corrected, so we're going to go back the same way, bottom this way, right up, and then bottom back up. Okay, if you look, it is still not corrected. So we're going to go back, down, bottom this way, right up, and then bottom this way. Okay, it is still not corrected, so you're just going to go back again, bottom this way, right that way, and then bottom this way. Okay, so we actually corrected that, if you see, right? So now the last one that remains, so we're going to bring that back to our front, right, and to the top. Okay, we're going to do the same move once again. Okay, we're going to go down, bottom this way, right up, bottom that way. Okay, and it is still not corrected, so you're going to go back, bottom this way, go right up, okay, and then the bottom this way. Okay, so that got corrected. So the last one. Okay, so you just got to correct this one, right? So you're going to go bottom down, bottom this way, right up, and we're going to come back this way. Okay, it's not corrected. We're going to go bottom down, bottom to the left, right to the top, and bottom to the. Okay, it's still not corrected. We're going to do the same thing again. Okay, bottom that way, right that way, and then bottom this way. Okay, it's still not corrected. We're going to go back, bottom, right. Okay, so now when you move, we did that. Look what happened. A pattern emerged, right? All what you need to do at this point is, okay, we said that we're just going to do the center line, but I just went after it. Okay, so just to give you like a bonus. Okay, so here, so you move the sides to where they belong, and the puzzle is done. I hope remember that. I hope you follow. Okay, I went a little bit faster today. Okay, but what I want you to do is this. Anytime you get lost, okay, just scramble the puzzle all the way and start from the very beginning, just like how I showed you. Okay, good luck, and please subscribe. Okay, so I'm just going to be doing one more for this series, and that will be the last series. Okay, thank you.